Hello football lovers, especially Chelsea fans. Let me introduce myself. My name is UB Pawada. As usual, I will provide the latest and most updated news that I have summarized for you. But before that, I want to remind you, don't forget to subscribe, so you always get notifications every day. Jadon Sancho stole the show again in Chelsea's win over FC Heidenheim, registering 2 brilliant assists. It was his first appearance since being out injured in October. Enzo Maresca was full of praise for Sancho, calling him a key player in breaking down low blocks. Sancho has been credited with finding his rhythm, particularly on the right wing, which allows him to make use of his pace and creativity. However, Maresca also warned that Sancho must continue to work hard to ensure he remains a first-choice option amidst fierce competition on Chelsea's wing, with Pedro Neto and Noni Madueke also vying for the position. Peter Crouch has advised Enzo Maresca to give more playing time to Philip Jorgensen, Chelsea's young goalkeeper, who was outstanding in the 2-0 win over FC Heidenheim. In that match, Jorgensen recorded 11 important saves, including one brilliant save from a close-range shot. Jorgensen is considered to have better reflexes and ball distribution than Robert Sanchez, who has often performed inconsistently in the Premier League. Crouch added that such performances show that Jorgensen is ready to take on a leading role, even in big matches. With Chelsea's busy schedule, rotation in the goalkeeper position is considered important to maintain the stamina and mentality of the players. Chelsea are currently third in the Premier League. Many believe that Chelsea's continued improvement in form suggests that they have a good chance of finishing in the top 4 this season. Former Watford goalkeeper and football pundit Ben Foster commented on Chelsea's form on his podcast, stating, "Chelsea look like a team that is starting to find their rhythm again. They have young talent like Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer, who are making the difference in the big games. If they can maintain this consistency, I see no reason why they can't finish in the top 4. This statement reflects a positive view of Chelsea's tactical development and performance under Enzo Maresca. With a more solid attack line and an increasingly solid defense, the Blues are optimistic about securing a Champions League ticket for next season. Manchester United are reportedly monitoring Ben Chilwell's situation at Chelsea, with plans to sign him in the upcoming transfer window. Chilwell, who has had limited playing time this season under Enzo Maresca, is one of United's main options to strengthen their left-back position. In addition to Chilwell, names such as Rayan Ait-Nouri from Wolves and Alvaro Carreras from Benfica are also on the club's radar. United's decision to target Chilwell is driven by a combination of the player's experience in the Premier League and the possibility of a more affordable transfer fee compared to other targets. However, Chelsea are expected to use United's interest to get a deal that is beneficial for the club. Chelsea are very busy in the transfer market, especially after failing to get Victor Osimhen last summer. Now, they are targeting Alexander Isak, Newcastle United's sharp striker. However, Isak's price is no joke, estimated at around £115 million, and Newcastle themselves still have no intention of selling him. Even so, speculation about Isak's transfer continues, especially since big European clubs like Chelsea are always looking for ways to strengthen their front lines. Not only that, the name Frenkie de Jong is also being widely linked with Chelsea. Barcelona, who are in financial trouble, are reportedly ready to release de Jong for around £40 million. This Dutch midfielder has proven his quality at international level, and if he really joins, he will be an important addition to Chelsea's midfield. So, this transfer market could be a big moment for Chelsea to build an even more solid squad. Chelsea are considering a major move to re-sign Marc Guehi from Crystal Palace. The 23-year-old defender has previously rejected a £70 million bid from Newcastle and is now a top target for Enzo Maresca. A graduate of Chelsea's academy, Guehi has developed into one of the Premier League's best young defenders, thanks to his consistency and composure at the back. Chelsea are looking to bolster their defensive depth, which currently features Levi Colwill and Wesley Fofana. Guehi's presence is expected to provide stability and healthy competition at the back, especially with Fofana's injury problems. The move shows Chelsea's ambition to strengthen their squad amidst a busy schedule. If the move goes through, Guehi will not only bring experience, but also quality that could help Chelsea return to competing at the highest level, both in the Premier League and in Europe. Chelsea are reportedly ready to let Christopher Nkunku go if they receive a satisfactory offer, amid interest from Manchester United. Despite scoring 9 goals in various cup competitions, Nkunku has struggled to get playing time in the Premier League. This is due to the tight competition in Chelsea's front line, which is currently occupied by Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer. However, Jamie O'Hara has advised Chelsea to keep Nkunku. According to him, the French player is an important part of the squad and can provide a new dimension to Chelsea's offensive game. Nkunku's presence is also important to maintain team depth, especially in a busy competition schedule. With interest from Manchester United, Chelsea are now faced with a big decision. They must consider whether to sell one of these important assets or keep him as part of the club's long-term plans. Malo Gusto has been one of Chelsea's most influential players this season. The 21-year-old right-back has been consistent in various positions across the defense, particularly in place of the injured Reece James. According to data from the CIES Football Observatory, Gusto's performance is even superior to Moises Caicedo, making him one of Chelsea's best players so far. His ability to defend and help in attack makes Gusto a vital asset for Chelsea's long-term project. His stability and versatility on the pitch have attracted attention, with rumors circulating that Chelsea are planning to offer him a new contract with a significant pay rise. With his performances continuing to improve, Gusto is projected to become Chelsea's mainstay, as the club's ambition to build a competitive team in all lines. Chelsea are planning a major move to strengthen their squad for next season. After a major overhaul of their squad last summer, which saw 11 players released permanently and 15 loaned out, Chelsea now have a more controlled budget to spend on players. This move was taken in an effort to comply with the Profit and Sustainability Rules, PSR, set by the Premier League and UEFA. Last summer, although Chelsea spent around £200 million on new players, they only spent around £34 million after taking player sales into account. Amid their success in the Premier League, which currently sees Chelsea sit third, as well as a solid performance in the Europa Conference League, this move shows that their efforts to improve their financial situation are starting to show positive results. Chelsea have a huge opportunity to boost their finances through the 2025 Club World Cup, which will be held in the United States. This competition will be attended by 32 teams from various parts of the world, and the prize is no joke. Reportedly, the prize money figure could reach between £25 million and £85 million, although the exact amount is still being debated. For Chelsea, this is a golden opportunity. After all, it's been a long time since they got a big profit from a pre-season tour or other international competitions. So, if they manage to perform optimally in the Club World Cup, the incoming income could really boost the club's financial stability. Apart from money, they can also use this competition to increase global exposure. This is an important step for a club that is trying to rise and compete at the highest level. The 2025 Club World Cup is clearly a target that should not be wasted. However, it is important to note that although this tournament promises big revenues, Chelsea also need to face big challenges related to their financial structure and strict spending arrangements in order to stay within UEFA's financial rules. Chelsea is known for having a football academy that has produced many talented players, one of whom is Charlie Musonda. The Belgian winger was once called part of Chelsea's golden generation, with great potential to become a star at the elite level. However, constant injuries hampered his development. Musonda had shown glimpses of his quality while on loan to other clubs, but a serious knee injury forced him out for a long time and lost momentum in his career. Now, at the age of 28, Musonda is still a free agent, far from the expectations that were once attached to him. Musonda's story is a reminder that despite having great talent, a footballer's career path can change drastically due to unexpected injuries. It also highlights the huge challenges that young players face in maintaining a career at the highest level. Chelsea's top management is currently facing tensions between its two main owners, Todd Boehly and Behdad Eghbali. Some reports have suggested that differences in vision and approach between the two could lead to one party buying out the other's shares. However, given the complex ownership structure and majority control held by Clearlake Capital, the prospect of Bailey buying out Eghbali's shares in the near future seems unrealistic. This situation adds to the uncertainty surrounding the club's management, but with Enzo Maresca at the helm, Chelsea are looking to remain focused on their long-term sporting ambitions. Chelsea youngster Caleb Wiley has suffered another serious injury while on loan at Strasbourg. Wiley, who previously had a knee injury, is now undergoing treatment at Cobham for a shoulder injury. The 19-year-old is part of Chelsea's long-term project to develop young European talent. The recurrence of the injury is certainly a blow to his development, but Chelsea remain committed to getting him back to full fitness and giving him a chance to return when he is ready.